All right, mother truckers. So we had our first week at our first ever trucking job. And a lot of y'all are probably wondering, hey, bro, how'd it go? I know you posted the first day. How'd the rest of the week go? Well, in this video, we're about to get right into it. Let's do it, mother truckers. Damn, I got a sty on my eye. Y'all see how swelled it is right there on the eyelid? Come on, bro. And for those of you who've been sticking along this journey, I want to thank you guys so much, man. We started our first trucking job. I've been talking about it for a very long time. I know a lot of y'all are excited for the actual trucking content, and that will be soon to come. But y'all got to understand, this is real life, man. I'm actually like working this job. I'm getting trained, I'm learning. In due time, all of that will come. I'm grateful and blessed to be in the position, just to be able to get, this job here locally. All right, you guys, so those of you guys who have been watching, I know I've talked a little bit about it, but now that I've actually been in my first week of my first trucking job, I can give you guys kind of a more in-depth description on what my job entails. So, I am a Class A local delivery driver. I will not disclose the company I work for. I've already told you guys as to why. The company I work for is a smaller company, and just in general, man, I love sharing things with you guys, but some stuff you got to keep on the personal side. I do have my own assigned truck, which is great, bro. A lot of you guys, who drive locally, you guys either rotate trucks, different things like that. So when you can get your own truck, it just is so much better because, it's just like anything. When you're working with the same piece of equipment, you know how it works and how you want it. There's even other drivers on my same team where they've kind of personalized their vehicle, put up different things and stuff like that. But the trucks are very, very nice. I'm getting a brand new truck. That's always another blessing too as well, because I'm sure a lot of you guys know working with old equipment that doesn't work can sometimes be annoying. For those of you who are new, basically my loads are going to be hauling trees. I'm hauling trees to at-home deliveries, construction sites, businesses, different things like that. And it's more than trees. They have smaller plants as well. They also have flowers and stuff like that. But I'm hauling dry van and flatbed. Those are really the two focuses on what I actually like, what type of trailers I'll be hauling, which is good because it kind of gives me a little bit of versatility. I'll learn how flatbed works. I'll learn how dry van works. We also have bobtails. Sometimes I have to do transfers from other facilities and stuff like that. So it's a broad range of stuff that I can do. But I'm local. As a driver, my shifts can start as early as like 2 in the morning, and pretty much it ends when it ends. You know what I'm saying? At this specific company I work for, a lot of their drivers, he said on average, like the boss said, they average about probably like 50 to 60 hours a week. Not that I underestimated the process of how everything works or anything like that, but it was just something I wasn't unfamiliar with when it came to hauling trees, man. The way, like, you got to understand, a tree grows the way it grows. Like, there's no controlling how it grows and the branches and stuff like that. So the fact to load these up on flatbeds and dry vans and, everything, man, just much respect to the loading team, everybody that I met out there in the yard, because their job is not easy, trust me. So then we'll transition into the people I met in this first week. So within this first week, of course, I met my manager, the head, boss of the facility. Very, very nice person. I won't be disclosing names or anything like that. I also met my personal bosses, which is my dispatch team. Dispatch is going to be in charge of obviously giving me my loads and my routes and stuff. So those are my main contacts of bosses. And then I met a whole bunch of people in the loading in the yard and the loading team, man. Some people very, very nice, man. Like, I can't speak more highly of them within the first week I met. Very, very nice, accepting, accommodating, trying to teach me the best ways, man. I really appreciate it. Now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Basically, what have I been doing in my first week at my trucking job? And I've already explained this kind of, but basically how the training program goes at this specific company is the first couple of weeks, you are going to be in the yard. You are going to be helping load the trailers. You're going to be helping unload the trailers. You're going to be helping secure the loads, learning all of that stuff, because reason being is when I'm out there on my own delivering, again, I'm going to be working with flatbed trailers. And let's say, after they take everything off of the flatbed, I'm going to still have to, secure stuff down, any pallets and different things like that. Or if there's customer returns, let's say they don't accept a tree or something like that, I'm going to have to re-secure it down. And, I'm going to have to know this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically why they have you in the yard. Not to be like, oh, well, you're not going to ever drive. Like, and trust me, like, of course, I want to be like, dang, bro, I want to just get out there and get going, man, because I want to, start driving. But really, the driving part, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's not super hard. the hard part can be not knowing how to secure a load. So that's why they got me out there. If you haul flatbed, bro, I got respect for you, bro, because strapping everything down, learning how to tie these specific type of knots and making sure everything is secure, man, it's a real skill. And these guys out here that are working here and teaching me everything, they got it down pat, bro. Like, they can do the knots, bam. But of course, with anything, it takes practice, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm spending these 2 weeks doing before I get behind the wheel or anything. And don't get it twisted, I'm still getting behind the wheel. I'm just moving like I'll move a truck or two, in a trailer. I'll move it around the yard. I would say within this first week, that work is no joke. It'll definitely have you sweating. And again, we're hauling trees, so it's not anything that's light. We got forklifts to help and stuff, but sometimes you got to maneuver stuff a certain way. And you're out there in that California heat, man. It's a really beautiful place, man. It's a beautiful place to work. It's a lot of plants and just nature, you know what I'm saying? But again, I'm appreciative that I'm able to go through these 2 weeks because this is just gonna make me more versatile. Not only will I know how to drive, obviously, trucks, but obviously I'll know how to secure loads. If, down the road, let's say another opportunity comes up, I can drive flatbed, I can drive dry van, different things like that, man. It's always good. Training, the way they have it set out, I think is a pretty good training and that was one of my fears going with a smaller company because I was thinking like, dang, what's a smaller company? What if they don't train me as good as like a major company would? But it seems like so far they're doing right by me. After this upcoming week, that's when I'll start riding passenger with other drivers, seeing kind of how they run the loads. Then after that, I'll start driving with another driver. Then it'll probably be like after a full month, I'll probably finally be on my own. So sometime next month, I'll finally be on my own. But at the beginning, I'm gonna be with another driver. Some of the cool perks I get a company phone, different things like that. And like I said, my own truck is brand new, real nice digital dash. And this stuff I will show you guys when the time is right. Like I said, it was just my first week, so I kind of just had to get in there and go. So final thoughts and impressions, man. Again, it's my first week. Before first impression, I have enjoyed everything so far. Honestly, this job kind of has reminded me of football. Going out there, summer workouts, grinding, you know what I'm saying? And for the first time in a long time, I'm actually in a field where I kind of have no, background in. Before I've worked customer service, sales, pretty much it's all the same. But this time it's, driving trucks, being a truck driver. And I never secured no loads before. I never did this and that. And, each and every day, like, I'm grinding and getting better, and that's what it's about. So far, I think the company is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Again, I gotta continue to fill them out and see how it goes. But I'm liking everything so far. I'm excited to get that new truck though. Truck tour is gonna come soon, and that kind of wraps up my first week recap. I hope each and every one of you guys are striving and getting better, and you setting goals for yourself. Cause I know I'm doing it for me. And yeah, this was our first week at our first ever trucking job. And the journey's just getting started. I do want to be able to post a little bit more, but again, I'm in the starting process. So once I get comfortable and everything, then I should be able to do certain things. I got to get a Garmin. I already got my phone mount. I got my headset. So we getting set up, baby. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on IG and TikTok. And I think this is it. Yeah.